We are live in San Francisco as the Warriors are about to go into this interconference contest here. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the side. Line. So Golden State will get the first possession. Curry with it. He takes it in. And the rejection by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Oh, yeah, you can't guard me.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots, and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. From downtown. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Here's Curry after the Sixers pick up 2. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid trying to break loose.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Here's Curry with the 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Pass to Green. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Left side Curry. Now here's Green. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kicks it out to Harden. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harden. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
From 11 feet away, Thompson with the bucket.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Harden can't hit. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 5.
Oh, how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Curry. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Here is Harden. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson. And the rejection by Harden.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up. It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
To the inside. Here's Millsap. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on James Wiseman.
Millsap's no stranger to physical play. Doesn't avoid contact, and that helps him get to the free throw line quite a bit.
A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
Come to me.
Here is Harden after James Wiseman's bucket.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Curry. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Green. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 4 to shoot. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And the basket by Harden.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Fires the 3. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Harden. And oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Don't get picked. Go pick up your man.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Green. No good with the layup. To the wing on the left. Harden outside. Baseline try. And he connects with the jumper.
Assist goes to
And 12 points for James Harden. And last season, the NBA adapting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Down low, Wiggins. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
That way.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Embiid in the corner. Wing shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And the Warriors with possession here. Trailing by 2. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Stolen by Thompson. And now here's White, the fast break champ.
A very active player. Thompson combines his defensive IQ with that length to come up with steals.
To the paint. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
The assist.
Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Curry attacking. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Back to Curry. 2 on the clock. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Rising inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
It's Curry outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
And you know, Embiid is a decorated defender, a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Philadelphia with the ball.
You got it.
Al Harden. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
20 feet out. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I think if you're defending hard, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Again, Curry missing. The 76ers lead.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Count that bucket.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Thompson right side. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. For 3. The rebound by Harden. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Like whenever Green is assertive from there, knows he can score, and does just that.
High post, Embiid. Pass to Harden. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Inside, back to Harden.
3-second
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off a pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And Curry basically impossible to guard, especially in that pick and roll. Burns you with both his passing and shooting. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
2 minutes.
Curry is inside. He's got 22. The shot will not fall.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Hey, get on Curry. I got your
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Harden. They kick it out to Green. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Another shot, and he lays it straight in. Millsap's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I like about Paul Millsap is he's relentless. There's no let-up when he's out there. I mean, he goes after every ball.
Thompson in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
I'm open right here.
Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 21 in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Thompson with the bucket.
Timeout.
He has 7.
And with that great positional size, Thompson confident at getting to this area and converting with consistency.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout Sixers.
Start it.
The 76ers leading. And here's Maxey. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 10.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Warriors trailed by 3. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry.
Get mine, I got yours, get mine.
Here's Green. Wiggins outside.
Yo, get Curry, get Curry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires.
Curry.
Outside for Curry.
Hey! Pick up right.
Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 27 points.
And the concentration Curry has, even though he's smaller, he's able to absorb contact and finish.
Pass to Embiid. Warriors with the rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now, here's Maxey. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Curry outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
I'm up. Come to me. Fish.
Pass to Korkmaz.
Here we go, James. Let's do it. Rotate through.
Back to Embiid.
Foul.
Goes back up. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Green, no luck. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
I'm back. I see him.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
And the 76ers making a change here. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And finished off by Wiseman.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch.
Outside Curry.
No shot.
Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 5-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the official stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Pass to Thompson. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Harden. The 76ers trail by 5. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And Wiseman sends it back. Curry attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old. Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Pass to Wiseman. Curry with it. Beyond the arc. It's held in by Harris. One-on-one fast break. Here's Embiid. Money.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Outside Curry. Going inside. It counts.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
What's the roll?
From deep Harden. And no good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson in the corner. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left in the game.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Sixers foul. Latif Thybulle. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's funny, when Russell slows down, he gets a little more crafty with his moves and his pacing, leaving the defense right there helpless.
Here's Peyton. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
To the middle. Ibaka.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
Back to Peyton. On the wing, Bryant. Going inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. That's tipped.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Durant with it. Picks him up. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Bryant left side. And Malone gets it to go.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Deflected. They recover it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Durant.
Who's watching him?
Clock at 6.
I'm open right here.
Offline with a 3. Bryant on the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bryant's got 6.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Outside Durant.
No shot.
To the inside. Here's Perkins. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Bryant outside. Driving in. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Durant. To end the run. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Watch him.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8 points now.
Hey, yo, right there.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Right side Durant. Tries again. The rebound by Malone.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Come to me.
There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. On the wing, Durant.
Oh, hit that. Harden.
Outside for Harden.
Who's watching
6 to shoot. Back to Durant.
Westbrook.
Pass to Ibaka. Puts it up from 15. He got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 1:27 left in the first. Outside Peyton. O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. No good, off the front rim.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The kick out to Fox, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Chicago with the ball.
No!
Outside Harper. Fox with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. He lobs it up. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's Bryant, high post. Releases off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside, Fox. Back to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fisher. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside Jordan. Here's Long. Back to Jordan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Rodman no good. And here's Los Angeles. Bryant drives in. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Bryant in the corner. Grant trying to break free. And that one's good by Kobe.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Pippen with it. Guarded by Fox. Outside Jordan. Driving inside. And that one drops.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Kobe, no luck.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Harper. Left side, Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Bryant. And the rejection by Pippen. And here's Fisher.
Hey, yo, right there.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bryant.
Yo, watch him.
Now Grant, covered by Longley.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Now Fisher, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Here's Pippen. The Lakers with the rebound.
Michael Jordan.
Here's Bryant, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Michael Jordan.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Drives to the hoop. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him. It's Jordan on the wing. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. O'Neal with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Down low. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jordan. To the middle. Here's Longley. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Fisher hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first. 3 seconds left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, and makes a good decision to keep that one himself. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defense.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Hey, knock down the next.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Bryant with it. The 15-footer. Here's Harper. Grant trying to break free. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. To the inside. Outside for Pippen. Outside Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Stolen by O'Neal.
Hey, who got him? Shaq.
Back to Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Yo, right here. Switch. Kick it out.
And it's off the back rim. No good. The Bulls leading by 3. Now Rodman. Now Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying. And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Kobe. Nice D by Kobe.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Timeout called the Lakers. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Mark Madsen.
Here is Shaw. Knocked loose. Pippen with the steal.
Ball.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. With the drive. Pass to Fisher. Outside Fox. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Pippen.
Yo, Pip. That's all you. Pip.
Outside Jordan.
Jordan, come on.
Clock at 4. There's the drive. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Pass to Ori. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And you know how that play's gonna end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Scottie Pippen.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Chicago leading. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half.
Step out.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Pass to Ori. Right side, Fox. To the left wing. Shaw, no good. And Chicago has possession. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about a point whistle to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is,
Outside Jordan. Back to Pippen. Pass to Harper. From outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. The Lakers trade. 20 seconds left here in the second. Here's Shaw. And the rejection by Pippen.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And it's sent back by George. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 1. Left side, Jordan. Pass to Longley. Back to Jordan. He takes it in. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Inside. And the dunk by Ori.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Pippen with the drive. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. From deep. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Step back and squared up. Kobe's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Pippen. O'Neal with the rebound.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He gets that one.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 21.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here is Bryant. 10 points for him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Lakers making a switch here. Outside Pippen. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Ryan in the post. To the middle. Now here's Shaq. 6 points for him. And Shaq with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Harper. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
To the paint. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Bulls trail by 4.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look, Aldo. Good look.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Down low. Here's Rodman. Stolen by Grant. It's stolen by Rodman. Lets it fly from 18. For 3, Pippen.
Check it out.
Outside Jordan.
Go, right here. Right here.
Pass to Pippen. Takes a... Three. That shot missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
To the inside. O'Neal. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Lakers leading by 4.
Hey, what's up?
It's Fox with the drive. That one drops for him.
For 2.
Fox has got his second bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Fox. Grant trying to break free. Fox, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here is Shaw. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Come to me, come to me.
From the arc.
Grab that.
That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Hey, what's up? Come on.
Pass to Grant. To the paint. Here is Shaw. Guarded by Kukoc. Fox.
Rick Fox
The three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got 7.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
Out of bounds. Chicago again turning it over. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game.
Check Fisher!
Now Fisher.
Hey, swing it! I see him.
Outside, George. Clock at 6.
Yo, get it up!
Fisher with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Ori gets the bucket.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Pass to Kerr. Pippen with it. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Off with the layup.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And it's Madsen missing. Bulls trail by 7. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the middle. The shot's good from Rodman. Rodman's got his first bucket in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Unloads from 9, and he recovers it. Pass to Fisher. Tries again. Kukoc. Grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the left side wing.
Here we go, get it out quick! Set up! I'm back. I'm here.
Makes it off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And here's Fisher. Here is Ori. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 5.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Bulls making a switch here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Kobe.
Get through! Hey! Shut up!
Driving the lane. Here's O'Neal.
Hey, don't forget the clock!
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Again, the miss by Bryant.
Went to the fadeaway, didn't need to though. Probably cost him some points.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Back door!
Now Jordan. And Shaq sends it back. And Kobe, here we go. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Right side, Jordan. And they double up Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Lakers call time here. chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you, David.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Fisher. Defended by Kerr. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Bulls trail by 4. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Fox. Out to Kukoc. Jordan with it. Over Bryant. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Pass to Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
They get it back. O'Neal.
Hey, who's watching them?
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jordan. Another shot. Rodman trying to break free. And another shot. No good from Jordan.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And again, Chicago, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kobe Bryant.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Jordan. Good.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game.